Hey everyone, welcome to another vlog of mine. So I'm gonna briefly talk about Daredevil. First things first, I've watched the whole season, and to me, I think it was one of the best first seasons for a superhero show ever, and that's saying a lot for a lot of reasons, which I will not get into right now, but I will get into it on a different vlog. I think it deserves a vlog of its own. So what I plan on doing is once I'm done doing the rows of different types of vlogs I'm going to do, I'm going to dial back to Daredevil and do maybe like an episode vlog or something like that, and try to be more specific about each episode and uh, really dive into the episode and really talk about it, like talk about each character and um, what little tidbits of information that that I think they threw in from movies or stuff like that. So that's gonna be sometime in the future. For now, I'm gonna talk about my first impressions. Of Mortal Kombat X. First things first, if you want to get into the storyline, what you need to do is do the training first. I know it's stupid, but they're going to make you do it before you can get into the storyline. Trust me, I had to look it up on the internet to figure it out, so this is just to give those select few that actually listen to this vlog to know what to do. Next, the storyline, I won't spoil anything, so don't worry. The storyline was great. I think it was interesting. I think there are a few points here and there that may or could have changed a little bit, but other than that, I think it was really done very well. One thing I'm a little bit disappointed is not about the storyline, but about the video game, is the crypt. For those of you that bought Mortal Kombat 9, you would have known, you would have seen the crypt, and at the end there's this like castle where they have each and every character, and like a statue, I guess you could call it, or a copy or whatever of them, and then you could go to them, and then you could see what you've collected and stuff like that, so you have an idea. Whereas this time around, you do not have that. You just have all those crypts that you have to unlock with all those coins that start with a K, which I think is kind of funny but silly at the same time. So they've added a few new characters. Jax has a daughter, and that's in the game. Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade, they have a daughter that's in the game. Also, I think it's Liu Kang who has a son that's in the game, and I think also Kenshi, I believe, also has a son that's in the game, and those four stay together, I guess, for the whole storyline. I won't say why or what they do, but they do stick together. But to tell you the truth, and this is just me, I don't know, it feels like once you're done the storyline, that there's not really much to do afterwards besides just to get the crypts. But the one positive thing about the crypts that I thought was a little bit interesting was that there are things that you can collect that have to do with certain characters to get to certain places, which I thought, at first I thought it was annoying, but then I was like, that's pretty interesting, that's a cool idea. And I think I pretty much got all of them except for one, which I just don't know where it is, or I just haven't got to it, or I just need to unlock that special crypt to do it. but I've gotten most of it done. But yeah, for the most part, it's a lot of it has to do is the same old, same old. You have to do the whole tower just to get the coins, to get to everything else that you want, so you can check out all the fatalities or brutalities that you are gonna use. So yeah, that's my overall. I would give the video game maybe a out of graphics. I would say probably a 8 or 8.5 or 9 out of 10 for Mortal Kombat quality. That's saying something. For storyline, I would probably give it a 7.5 out of 10. There are some things that they could have improved on, but I will not dive into that because I feel like this video game is well done. What else? The Crypt, I would give it probably a 9, just because there isn't much to improve on, so it's okay. What else is there? I think another thing I would complain about is the brutality part. And I'm not talking about the fighting and how there's bloody and stuff like that. I'm talking about like, because there's the fatality finishers and then there's brutality finishers, and unless I just haven't figured it out or haven't unlocked it properly, or I just need to face against the right person, I wasn't able to do any of them, or any of the ones I tried. So I don't know about that. And I don't know whether it's just because I need to be on the internet to do the faction thing, which I thought was a cool thing until I found out that you had to be on the internet to do it, and you can't just do it offline, which I thought would have been cooler. But hey, whatever. What can you do? I thought there'd be like a second storyline, where like the first one is what you get like the first time, and then there'd be another storyline, and I thought the faction would have to do with that, which I thought would have been cool. But yeah. Anyways, also, as per usual, at the end of the classic tournament that starts with K, once you beat the main boss, you have a storyline for each character as per usual, which I'm pretty sure you could probably find somewhere on YouTube in the next couple of days, since it only came out on, I believe, Tuesday, if I want to be correct. So yeah, on the 14th, which I believe was Tuesday. Anyways, so whenever you watch this, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. And like I said, I will talk about Daredevil on a later date. But for now, I'll be talking about video games for the next 2 vlogs. And the reason why I'm not doing 3 is because, well, this is counting as 1. So, anyways, whenever you watch this, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. And I know I said that already, but goodbye.